Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Thank you for staying with us. It's time now to review headlines of today's newspapers, and we're going to start, of course, with this day.
This day on Saturday, but it's going to be a quick one because of time. The lead story here says, Shelve plan indefinite strike, Tinubu, Sultan, beg NLC, TUC. I don't believe they should embark on this strike in the next couple of days because the common man will suffer more than the leaders they are targeting. That's the Sultan advising the Labour. We'll see what the Labour chaps will do by Tuesday, but I don't think that anybody should try and stifle the...
I mean, it's between the devil and the deep blue sea, because if they go ahead with the strike, just like the Sultan has said, it will affect the common man. But if they don't, it's almost as if they're giving the government room to just do whatever and not necessarily commit to the promises that they made.
Absolutely.
But we'll see what happens on October 3rd.
We'll see what happens. A few other stories. Cardoso assigns portfolios to 4 deputy governors, which is on page 10, as it ought to be. Shetima, federal government committed to creating inclusive economy, prosperous Nigeria. As we said earlier, this is the way you should speak, not yabbing people. And then on top of the masthead, Tinubu returns to Abuja from Paris.
Yeah, you were just asking if he was back. Well, there you go. That's your answer. He's back.
I didn't know that he was in Paris.
Well,
I thought he went to Onga.
He always makes he's fond of making these quick stops. Stopovers when he goes.
But usually
out
a stopover will be announced, wouldn't it?
Well,
this will be the first. Let's hope that it won't be a pattern.
I hope so. I hope so too.
But of course, it's noted that the president likes Paris. Voir Paris et mourir, see Paris and die. But he has seen Paris several times. On the window, FARC disburses 1.1 trillion to federal government, states, and local government authorities as August revenue, 133 billion more than 966 billion naira shared in July. Balance in the excess crude accounts now $473 million. Good to know. Let's hope, of course, that it will have an effect in the pockets of the people and in their lives, especially as we celebrate Nigeria at 63 tomorrow. What do we have in the Vanguard?
All right, in the Saturday Vanguard, top story there, secret negotiations with bandits. Stop playing politics with our lives. Northern leaders warn federal government, Zamfara government, say it is insanity to engage in negotiations that never worked in the past, and negotiations will embolden terrorists. I agree with that.
That's an important thing to say.
100%. Stop trying to talk to these guys. Let them know that if they terrorize Nigerians, they will have the full force of the law coming down on them. Just below that, a very important story. The investigation, of course, is still ongoing. Just last night, so I heard about this news. Sam Larry back in Nigeria helping with the investigation. But it reads here, Sam Larry opens up on Mohbad. That's on page 8. And the whole country or the whole world is just waiting to see exactly what's going on with this case. A few days ago, Naira Marley too had an interview with Reno. I don't even understand when Reno Mokri became someone that is conducting investigations.
Defended himself and said it wasn't PR. But then if he was going to be a journalist, he starts with
Naira Marley.
With Naira Marley, that's fine. All right, let's quickly do Saturday Telegraph, which is important because it says Nigeria at 63, we cannot celebrate in hardship, poverty. That's Afeni Ferry, Hoanese, Pandev, ACF crying out. It's about missed opportunities, mediocre leadership. Utomi, others lament state of the nation. Let's mediate. Pray for Nigeria. That's Adeleke. We should celebrate our unity, our youth.
Is there anything to celebrate, though? Maybe our togetherness, maybe our music industry, Afrobeats to the world.
Yes, in terms of culture, we've got a lot. Sports to an extent. But then, in terms of the fact that we've got hope, that's what they said we should cling on to. We've got hope. Let's hope that after 4 months, we'll begin to see the dividends, of democracy. Anytime the president goes to Paris and returns, it comes back fully charged, you know. So I'm sure that, you know, things will, you know, move very quickly. Any other interesting story? Anxiety, Nogun, you know, as tribunal decided Abiodun Adetutu's face, we will know what the tribunal will say, right? Definitely. Okay, then. That brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you for watching and do stay safe. I'm Steve Ayorinde. And I am Sheiton Atigari. For my entire team here in Lagos, Nigeria, enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.